Hey everyone, it's me, Christopher. We're back for Egyptian Beauty Return Saga. We're on Egyptian Beauty Return, the missing pieces. So I'm still working on this one. Trust me, I will get them all the way done. I promise you. Oh, drop my pencil. Okay, what's the moment to do? Let's do this, shall we? At the Rome, the man with the jackal mask came by to bring an emperor back to life, Octavia. The man with the jackal mask put his hand on his tomb and said, "Wise, O Emperor of Rome, and live as you can be alive as human." When Octavia came out of his tomb, he turned dead into a live human. Octavia looked at the man with the jackal mask and asked, "How long I've been dead?" The man with the jackal mask said, "You see that you in the year 2023, and you died probably from a natural causes." Octavia said, "I remember that I've been in a battle and I've been failed." The man with the jackal mask said, "I know you wanted to be an emperor again, but I'll help you." Octavia asked, "How can I trust you?" The man with the jackal mask said, "You see that I can able to make you take over the new place, but first you'll find the 3 missing pieces that we'll call it the sword key, and kill the person named James." Octavia asked, Then what next?" The man with the jackal mask said, "Then you'll be able to rule all the world as you like, but if you fail, you'll never be a human ever again." Back to the apartment, Samuel and Maria, confused that just no James. Just picked up James' paw and saw an ink on his paw. Just said, "You really are James." Sorry, I did fixing it. Samuel, Maria, Jus, and Diana letting James having a tea. Just said, "It's been 19 years that I've never seen you, but how do you turn you?" Hold on, that just said, "It's been 19 years that I never seen you, but how did you turn into a dog?" James said, "It's a long story." Someone asked, "Just, you know him?" Just said, "Yes, because I found him where he was a baby." James asked, "If you find me when I was a baby, how did I got the ink on my hand?" Just said, "Well, you better listen, because you got it from the evil wizard." James said that the evil wizard that the demon had told me? That the wizard that the demon had told me. Just said, "I didn't know that demon had told you before, but the evil wizard is more like a called dark magic. He used to be wearing a dark robe and a jackal mask, so he is very dangerous and psycho." James asked, "When were all happened?" Just in 2004, dark magic had came over to your house for love till your parents tried to stop him, but it's too late. The dark magic has killed your parents, and now he's coming to you, so so when I saw you inside your house, I had to come to your house and stop him, but he had to leave the house, and the magic just gave the... Let me fix it. Let me fix it. Yeah. There we go. His magic just gave an ink on hand. James said, "Is that how I got it?" Just said, "I hope you learned in the past." Maria said, "We're so sorry about your parents." Someone said, "We didn't know that wizard killed your parents." James said, "I feel that dark magic had done with my parents, but I don't know who is dark magic, and I can't remember who is the man with the jackal." James stepped out of the chair and said, "When the sword key broke, it lost 3 missing pieces, and I've been turned into a dog." Samuel, Maria, and Jus realized that James said something about the sword key, and Jus asked, "You know how about the sword key?" James said, "Yes, because David gave it to me, but why?" Maria said, "We didn't know that they gave you the small sword key while we moved into our home." Someone said, "In 2022, our daughter and her pharaoh pulled the sword key out of the fountain inside the pyramid." James realized that Queen Diamond and Pharaoh pulled the sword out of the fountain. Diana asked, "You said that 3 missing pieces is at somewhere, right?" James said, "Yes, and I don't know where it's at." Samuel said, "We should check on the globe." When Samuel, Maria, and Jus taking James to the garage, they somehow had the magic door inside. What's inside the magic door that has tons of books and a lot of ancient spellcraft? James was so amazing and asked, "What kind of room is this?" Someone said, "This is an ancient room." Maria said, "We use them to keep the little secret from people, and even if someone finds out our secret, we have to use the spell to make people forget our secret." James said, "I didn't know you could do that." Just said, "Yeah, but we need to keep it as a secret." Someone said, "But right now, we're gonna need a magic globe." Maria grabbed the jigsaw ball out of the wardrobe, and James asked, Is this a globe?" Maria said, "No, silly, this is a jigsaw ball. This ball will summon Gargoyle to help us out." James asked, "Who Gargoyle?" Maria said, "Gargoyle is one of my assistants, so here, let me show you." When Maria tapped the jigsaw ball 3 times, Gargoyle appeared and said, "Hello, doggy! I'm Maria's assistant." James said, "Oh my! What is that thing?" Okay. Maria said, "James, meet Gargoyle. He is my assistant. So, Gargoyle, can you find the magic globe for us?" Gargoyle said, Anything for you, boss." When Gargoyle ran up to the stairs, hold on. Don't worry, I fixed it. Okie dokie. James said, I didn't know he's your assistant. Maria said, trust me, there are a lot of groggle inside my jigsaw ball. James out. Wait, what? Goggles found the magic globe and gave it to them. Maria said, thank you, Goggle. Goggle said, anything for my green. Goggle disappeared and James asked, did Goggle already went inside this ball? Maria said, yes, and I'm saving it again for later. Someone said, let's not target. Let's not forget that we had to search the 3 missing pieces on the globe. Just said, touch the magic globe. It show you where it is at. When James touched the magic globe, he could see what the 3 missing pieces. James shouted, I could see the 3 missing pieces. Maria asked, so where is that? James said, it's at Liberia, Chad, and Sudan. Samuel said, it's right next to Egypt. James, Samuel, Maria, and Jus are happy that they found the 3 missing pieces. Jus said, we're able to find the 3 missing pieces. Maria said, we think that after you put 3 pieces together again, you'll turn back into a human again. James felt like he'll coming to be a human again, and they heard someone is clapping in the ancient room. Then it was Octavia who was clapping in the ancient room. Octavia said, well done. You have found the 3 missing pieces. They saw Octavia alive, and James said, you're Cleopatra, aren't you, Emesis? Octavia. Just ask, how did you get in our secret room? Octavia said, I would break into your home, and I found this magic door. James asked, but how you still alive? Octavia said, I got revived by the man who is wearing a robe and a jackal mask. James realized that someone and said, that's the evil wizard who killed my parents. Dark magic. Octavia said, yes, and he wants me to find the 3 missing pieces and kill you. James said, you'll never get the 3 missing pieces, and we'll put it all together. Then just throw a dust magic at Octavia, and someone, Maria, Jus, and James got away. Meanwhile, at Lyria, someone, Maria, Jus, and Diana and James are at the Bernie Gallery, and they found the first pieces. James said, one down, 2 to go. At chat, they at Aria said, it was a huge crowd. They found the second pieces in the log, and they off for the last pieces. At Sunday, they at the Alberta's area, that is a place that a grave would be here, and they found all of the pieces. When James put all 3 pieces together into a sword key, James turned back into a human again. Just said, now I could see you as a human again. James at just Oh no. Don't worry, I fixed it. James hugged Jus, and Octavia found them. Octavia said, well done, you have found found a... Well done! You have found all the 3 missing pieces of the sword key. So hand it over the sword key or I'll kill you. James said, I won't let you have it. And if you want to kill me, try to be more powerful than me. Octavia started to laugh and said, be careful what you wish for. You might get before. Then Octavia rise all the zombie and shout, get the sword key. Someone, Jus and Jame holding off the zombie, Maria protecting Diana from them. Jame using his sword key to knock all the zombie away, and Someone and Jus keep fighting back, but as for Octavia, he got away. James had to blast out fire at the zombie till over zombie come by and James turned back into a dog again. James didn't know that he could using his sword key to turn himself a human or a dog. After they defeat all the zombies, they look at James as a dog. James said, this sword key can turn me into a human and a dog. Someone, Maria, Jus, and Diana realized that James can turn himself into a human and a dog with a sword key. Someone said, we didn't know that sword key can turn you into a human and a dog. Maria said, we had to return the kingdom at once. When they got back to the kingdom, someone said, it's good to be back in our kingdom. Maria said, we can't wait to see our daughter. When they went inside the dog's thing, someone, Maria, Jus, and Diana have returned with Queen Diamond and fellow elf, woman, rain, bug, Melissa, Universal Guardian, Hero of the Time, and Leo and Dr. Caliber show up, and Leo said, Jane, you came back and you still a dog. James said, yes, and this sword key can turn me into a human and a dog. Leo said, that was so cool. Then someone, Maria, Jus, and Diana meet Dr. Caliber. Dr. Caliber said, welcome back to the kingdom, my friend. My name is Dr. Caliber, and I've been taking over the house of our other children for Dr. Alexander. So it's an honor to meet you. Jus is curious about Dr. Caliber and asks, have we ever known each other like before you show up? Dr. Caliber said, oh please, I just wanted to meet you guys, and Dr. Alexander told me all about you guys for a while. Just as, oh really? Dr. Caliber said, yes, and I'll tell you later, but right now that will help you, James. Just think that there's something odd about Dr. Caliber, and James said, I hope you guys doing okay while I'm gone. Woman said, yes, and we've been doing making a kingdom safe. Dr. Caliber walked up to James and said, James, maybe it's time to go to the underground secret base. With James, Leo, Someone, Maria, Jus, Diana, Queen Diamond, Pharaoh Elm, Woman, Rain, Buck, Melissa, Universal Guardian, Hero of Time, David, and Dr. Caliber are at the secret room of beauty. They decided to let James unlock the portal sarcophagus. Just asked, are you sure about letting James free Maria out of this sarcophagus? Dr. Caliber said, trust me, He can do it, and he'll never forget how to unlock with sword key. James asked, how can I able to use this sword key to unlock things? Just as you were saying, genius? James whispered, okay, James, you can do this. Just do it just like you would beat the amp. Take a deep breath and close your eye. When James take a deep breath and close his eye, he lowered his sword key to the keyhole of the poodle sarcophagus, and the magic bin coming out of his sword key and unlocked the poodle sarcophagus. Sabrina woke up and asked, Father, is that you who freed me from this sarcophagus? James said, no, because your father is gone from a long time ago. From a long time. Sabrina asked, my father is what? When Sabrina stepped out of the poodle sarcophagus, she had already turned herself into a beautiful mummy poodle. They saw the bandages wrapped around her legs, her arms, her tail, her body, her head, and her snout. Sabrina is worried and asks, why I can't stand up? Is my back bare? Is my back break? James said, no, because you've been turned into a poodle, a mummy poodle. Sabrina asked, I'm a what? When Sabrina looked herself in the mirror, she was shocked. Sabrina shouted, I don't believe it! I've been trapped inside! I've been mummified alive and turned me into a poodle, but how long I've been trapped inside? Just said, you've been trapped about a long time. Samuel said, you're in the year 2023, and you've been asleep for eternity. Maria said, we're so sorry about your father, Sabrina. We put you inside the Temple of Wa. He put you inside the Temple of Wa until someone and Pat found you in 2022. Inside of the Temple of Wa. Hold on. Sabrina learned about her heard about her sad story because she didn't realize that she was mummified poodle inside the poodle sarcophagus. Sabrina crying next to the poodle sarcophagus, and James walked up to her. James said, look, I know that your father's gone, but I've been turned into a dog too. Sabrina looked at him and asked, you do? James said, yes, but I used my sword key to... Sabrina asked, wait, did you say sword key? James said, yes, but David gave it to me. James showed Sabrina a sword key, and Sabrina said, that's my father's sword key. James said, yes, and the demon told me about your father's sword key. Sabrina asked, did someone tell you about my father's sword key? James said, yes, but an act yes, but when James saw something on front of Sabrina's paws, he picked up her paw. So he picked up her paw, and it was an ink on her front paw. James asked, are those ink on your paw? Sabrina said, yes, but I should have got that when I was born. Sabrina James showed Sabrina about the ink on his paw, and Sabrina so surprised. Sabrina asked, hold on. Okay, I fixed it. You had an ink on your paw too? Everybody's so surprised and Wind Waker said, "The prophecy is true. Sabrina was the new queen of Egypt." David said, "I know. We're to bond down to the Pharaoh Jame and Queen Sabrina." Jame and Sabrina had fallen in love each other till Octavia was in kingdom. Jame, Sabrina, Leo, San Juan, Maria, Jus, Diana, Queen Diamond, Pharaoh, Woman, Rain, Buck, Melissa, David, Universal Guardian, and Hero of the Time went outside of the kingdom, and Octavia said, "Citizen of the kingdom, I, Octavia, has returned from the dead, and I'm here for James." When James walked up to Octavia, he shouted, "Octavia, you don't deserve to rule all the world because this sword key will never belong to you." Octavia said, "I'd like to say that I was very impressed that how well that you've been doing I was doing your best." James said, "You see that I'm more powerful than you." Octavia shouted, "Maybe we could settle this in a game called Who is the more powerful than everyone else?" James said, "I could do this to everybody can." Octavia said, "You see that I've been trained for battle for my father." Octavia pulled out two swords and shouted, "Let's fight like warrior to warrior." James take out his sword key and they started to sword fight. Octavia said, "You're very good at this, but I'm stronger than everyone that they did to me." James said, "In my opinion, the true ruler can be good and brave." Octavia said, I'll show you the brave after you felt that way." When Octavia put James to the wall, Sabrina ran up to James and Octavia grabbed the sword key. Just as David walked up to Octavia holding the sword key and just said, "You can't take things from someone because that could be a stealing." Octavia said, "I'm not taking the dark lord, to the dark magic." Sorry about that. David said, "We don't think so." Octavia said, "Let's settle this, boy." Just David and Octavia are having a sword fight, but Octavia got away again. Meanwhile, at the cave, Octavia had met up with dark magic, and Octavia said, "I've got a good news and a bad news. Bad news is that I couldn't kill James yet, but good news is that I got a sword key for you." Dark magic grabbed the sword key from him and said, "Very well then, but we had to plan for James on tomorrow." At the kingdom, James still a dog, but he happy about being a new pharaoh, and Sabrina is happy about a new queen. Pharaoh James and Queen Sabrina got married, and San Juan and Maria are staying in the kingdom. The story will return in the book next. End of book 2. But don't worry, we're going to continue reading Egyptian Beauty Return Saga on next Monday. Does it sound good to you? Yep, that sounds good to me. So, I hope you can learn anything, but I will gonna continue making this new story in book 2. So, I'm Christopher signing off.